Do you have a problem with dating a muscle mommy, or is it just kind of like
or a
Pilates princess?
Word it like that.
Yeah, or a Pilates
Okay.
princess. Or are
Pick
you
one.
a Pilates princess type of guy?
And
I
your
will
car is
marry
just
the first
so
woman that
amazing.
says my car is beautiful.
Ryan's the type of guy to be like, you're not my type. I'm into blonde. Sorry. Hello, my little troglodytes. Welcome back to another episode of WAG Podcast. Today we have a special guest.
Ryan! He is here with us today because today's topic is going to be, we are going to ask our guy best friend questions girls are too afraid to ask guys.
Yep.
That is the topic. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's
do
do
it.
this.
Yep.
Who wants to start with their first question?
Not me.
You, because you're
Okay.
like so like, I want to
Ready.
ask Ryan
Okay.
a question.
You guys have to watch the Gilmore Girls episode that was just out.
So you
because
can understand what her question is.
I have a question for Ryan, and that is, how do you go about friend zoning someone?
Without like completely
do you
destroying their
just
feelings.
do you just do it and you're just like, yep, nope, or how do you go about this?
Okay, so I don't feel good about friend zoning at all. I don't like doing it. I don't want to, but sometimes you got to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
So when I go across it, I'm very blunt about it.
Okay, but
Ryan's like, you're
how
not. Ryan's the type of guy to be like, you're not my type. I'm into blonde. Sorry.
how do I go about it to a guy?
Go
Like
back.
go about it? Like if you were to get friend zoned by someone, how would you want it to be to you? Like blunt or like, I don't know,
Nice.
nice, or like slow hints? Because
Okay,
I'm
so
losing
me
it.
personally, I hate whenever I get ghosted, which happens a lot.
Okay,
Um, so
so don't go that route.
I want them to be like halfway honest. I don't want them to be no, because you don't want someone to be like, I just really thought you were ugly.
Okay.
Or, like
So like nice about it.
I don't
you
want
know?
them to hurt my feelings, but I want them to be like honest enough about it where I'm like, okay, that's cool.
So
And I
like,
don't
what's
have
like
any
the
hard
did not
feelings
get an
about it.
answer.
So what's like if you were to get a text, what would be the saying or the words on it?
like, do you send like a text, like a paragraph, or do you just over time? Like, if you got called bro a lot, would you get the hint?
No.
I told you.
If you got told by some of your closest friends who know this girl well and said she's really not into you, would you also take that as a hint, or would you still
Oh, yeah.
try?
Because I trust my friends way more than I'll trust a woman.
Okay. Okay, I have another question. Okay, what gives guys the biggest ick?
Basic.
Okay.
Because us girls have what the biggest ick
But
is.
our
Okay.
icks are like you
Ick
can
every
breathe
day.
wrong and you're like, ugh.
So for guys, it's different. I'll speak for myself
Okay.
because I'm the one speaking. Obviously, for every dude, it's going to be different. But for me, a big ick is like a woman thinking that she's like above everything and she's like the most important. Because I've dated, gone on dates, I've talked to women that, hey, what you trying to do today? I don't know. You want to go get food? I don't know. Well, I'm really hungry. Let's go get food. Where do you want to go to? I don't know. I don't care.
They
Just
Sometimes
they
sometimes
don't-
the girl can't make the decision.
Yes,
so they
yeah.
want you to
Yeah.
make the decision.
yes, but whenever it's every time you hang out, it
Yeah.
gets to a point where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, can you have more depth to your character, please? It's like, come on.
So you don't want someone to agree, like, you don't want anyone to, like, agree with you on everything. Like, my favorite color is blue, like, mine is too. Like, I love this, and, like, I do too. Like, you need some difference.
That's like pick me.
Oh,
Yeah,
pick
I
me.
don't
Yeah.
know.
No pick-me's.
No pick-me's. Okay,
Yeah,
that was a great
pick-me's.
question. That was a really good question.
Okay.
I had another one that was really funny. Oh, do guys play hard? Do guys play hard to get when it comes to girls? Because girls will play hard to get, but do guys do too? Because I feel like the guys that play really
So-
hard to get are like mean and jerks.
Yes, you're right. That's what I was just about to say. So I
Look at you.
won't do that, but I play hard to get on accident.
What?
I don't do it on purpose, just because I'm.
Oh, that is very true.
That's just because I'm shy, so
That
I
is very
automatically
true.
play hard to
Yeah.
get.
So me and Ryan have known each other for almost, oh my god, it's been a long time.
Since
Over
middle
For, what, I think 7 years? Going on 7?
I think it's 5.
I was in 7th
No,
grade.
oh, no, it is
5
5.
years.
Going on 5,
5
yeah.
years. And one thing that Ryan, I'll have girls come up to me all the time and be like, Ryan's so cute, Ryan's so cute. And I'm like, go get him. And then I'm like, hey, Ryan, you think? Nope, I did not think that girl's cute. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Do you have any questions to start off with? Mel?
What's the best compliment a girl can give a guy?
Ooh.
Okay. So if you're a girl and you compliment, so I'm big into cars for some context. If you compliment my car or something,
You're starting to smile over that just thinking about that.
He's just like, he's got to get a little shy and be like,
If someone comes up to you,
he's
you're
like,
like,
I
Ryan, your
will
car
marry
is just
the first
so
woman that says
amazing.
my car is beautiful.
yeah, no.
Okay.
But like,
But like an
or even-
average compliment for like every guy, like a
Even-
smile,
Like universal.
even
like
muscles.
looks related.
So
Just
smile,
looks.
muscles.
Looks really,
eyes.
it goes a long way. So you guys run off of compliments. You'll receive and you'll give compliments probably every day, just a normal thing. That doesn't happen with guys. So if we get a compliment from anyone, especially a girl, it's like
It's like the
we
biggest
take
thing.
that very seriously, and especially if it's looks related, it's like
You're
a
on
dude
top
will
of the
think
world.
about that for 2 weeks straight.
Okay.
If it's one compliment,
You're gonna be on the moon. They're
Yeah.
be like, I could be an astronaut now just because. Okay, that's so funny.
Okay, what's your next one?
Oh my goodness. Okay, have you ever like do guys get nervous on dates?
Well,
Because I feel like girls can, but some guys I feel like don't act it. I feel like sometimes when you notice, like you can notice when someone's nervous, especially the girls, and I feel like the guys are just like la 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 la.
Maybe guys are just better at hiding it.
guys are great at hiding things.
Okay.
For me personally, I get nervous easily, and like whenever I get really nervous, I'll start shaking uncontrollably. Even though like on my face, I'm like, yeah, this is nothing.
Neutral.
Like,
And nothing.
yeah, but my hand will be like just.
Okay, I'm the same way. I'm
Like-
the same
Ryan's
way.
holding
I-
hands with a girl, and you just see he's like, hi.
Man.
Oh, that's so fun. Okay, do you judge do guys? Okay, for me personally, I feel like people with good fashion, you should, if you're gonna like a guy, they should personally have good fashion sense. Is that other way for guys, or they
Like,
just
are you
don't-
gonna
they
judge a
don't
girl
care.
based on what she's wearing?
You don't care,
Or you do
like,
not
what the
care.
outfit is.
As long as it's not some,
Lazy,
Crazy
kind of
thing.
crazy.
Okay,
No
no,
crazy
no,
thing.
okay. Me personally, I kind of like that. I like if a girl like shows up and she's wearing sweatpants and a baggy hoodie. I find that attractive. That's just me
I
personally.
feel like
though.
I've
But
heard
that's
that
every-
before.
that's universal.
every
Like
guy.
a messy bun.
yes.
The glass.
Glasses.
Let me say
Oh,
glasses.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Men are the same, guys. That's not
But there's, like-
seriously.
there's other types of lazy too. So there's like
the
You
one that
know-
just doesn't like look like you can look.
Well, like the
the
stained
sweat.
shirt.
the Nike booty shorts and a church like a graphic shirt or whatever. Like that's lazy.
Yeah,
I
I
get
know what
that,
you're
I
talking
get
about.
that.
Okay.
That's definitely my gym
'Kay.
fit, but I get that.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question about the same sundresses.
Why do you guys like them
I
so
feel
much?
like
I
I've
don't.
heard a lot that like
You-
guys
oh,
are
you
really into
don't?
I don't.
sundresses.
You're the first guy I've ever heard that.
Yeah.
You don't like sundresses.
And so it's not that I hate, like I don't hate anything you guys wear. Like if there's some,
Bring it out of
let
the
me
word
rephrase
list.
this.
Okay.
I don't care what you guys wear at
Okay.
all. Like it's not gonna deter me in any way. But
Mhm.
sundresses, it's like, okay,
It's-
I don't think it's the best thing.
It's a dress.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a dress. It's
'Kay.
normal. It's typical.
'Kay.
Interesting.
First response I've ever heard.
Yeah, you're the first guy I've ever heard say something like that. So that's quite interesting. Okay, do you like girls when they make the first move, or do you want to make the first move?
I don't care, but I would like. So I'm traditional. I like to make the first move.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal.
But if a girl does make the first move,
It's appreciated.
it's appreciated. But after the fact, I'm like,
So
dang,
you
that's
don't
kind of embarrassing.
you don't want the girl to
Oh, okay.
Mm.
you don't want the girl to propose to you? You
Uh,
don't want that?
Have you seen people do that? It's
Dude,
so
that's
stupid.
Fun story, me and my sister and my family were in the Dominican.
No, we were in
and-
Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. And we waited for like an hour and we're like, oh, it was beautiful. You could tell when a guy
Okay, we
said
were outside and it was like this nice seated area and there was this table, it was beautifully
Ocean.
decorated.
And here's the thing, like it looks like, honestly, when you can tell when a man proposes, because you can tell, like, it's like, that's really nice. And then you can tell when a woman proposes, and
Woman.
that's
they the
really, really
same?
nice. That's girly-ish. That's
it's like
girly-ish.
The girl little touched on
And we
it.
thought it was the man gonna propose. It was the woman, and the man walked away. He said
rejected
no.
her.
Ouch.
She walked him out to
Ouch.
the beach, and then she waited till
She-
sunset, and then she proposed to him, and he said no.
That is rough.
Okay, I have a serious question because I deal with this a lot. Why do you guys find girls pretty without? Like, I feel like girls look pretty with makeup and without
Or,
makeup.
like, are you
But why do you guys go
natural-
freaking nuts when women don't wear makeup and you're like, oh my gosh, she's the most gorgeous person in the whole wide. Like, what's with the like what triggered us up here?
So I have two things. First thing, I bet you guys are too, like, you're imaginative. Like, if you like somebody, just automatically you're like, what would my life be if I married this person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone does that. So if a girl can look good without makeup, because, like, if you're married, you know, she's not going to have makeup on all the time.
Yeah.
And if you're just chilling at the house, you know, lazy day,
And she looks
she doesn't
good
have
with that.
makeup on and she's still beautiful, that's like, oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Continue, Ryan.
second thing, it kind of goes back with the first one. If she's comfortable, because everyone wears makeup nowadays, it's honestly kind of annoying. But if she's out in public and she doesn't have makeup on, it's like, dang, she's comfortable with herself with no makeup
like
on in public.
confidence.
Like, that's, yeah,
Confidence a big thing.
confidence is a big
Confidence
thing.
is a
Yeah,
big thing.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Okay.
But but another thing too, can you pull it off? That's a big thing.
Can you pull off the
Can
no
you
makeup
pull it
look?
off?
The no makeup.
Yeah,
look?
can you pull it
Well,
off?
I don't know if you can pull off the no makeup look, but you know what? I mean, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I'll see Belle with no makeup and it scares me half to death.
Thanks.
So, I'm just kidding. Okay, so
Wow.
now here's this. I feel like this goes. I feel like, okay, this is like one-sided because I feel like girls, it's a hard no. Guys, well, I think it's a hard no. How do you feel about if you dated a girl that has, like, I guess, a guy best friend, a close brother, etc.?
I'd have to meet him.
You have to meet him.
Yeah.
See, that's a good answer
I
because
agree
some
with
guys
that.
are like,
Yeah.
nope,
No.
and it's like, it's kind of hard. Like,
Okay, first thing, if we're dating and you're like, hey, I have a guy best friend, first thing in my mind, I'm like, okay, he's trying to get with her. But it changes. So if you're like, yeah, I've known him for 7 years, it's like, okay,
Yeah, it's like you
That's
two.
fine.
Yeah,
you
that's a
know?
little different,
Like,
yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
every time I, like,
Since middle school.
if
type
I
of
have
thing.
if I have a boyfriend, I'll be like, look, I have this brother. He's not related, but my family's adopt them. They always do this. And I'm like, just wait until
Just
you
meet
meet him.
him.
Yeah.
Just meet him. And then they meet him and they love
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
sometimes, but some girls are like, we don't want you to have a girl best friend. I don't know. I would, that's a good
To
answer.
me, it's like you have to meet him. Like if a guy had a girl best friend and she's like, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's
If she's a
definitely
pick
into
me,
him and like a pick
Yeah,
me,
then
I'm
she's
like, I've
definitely-
got to talk to him about this because this is actually insane. And
Okay,
it's the other way
what
around, too.
is the best like actual gifts that a girl can get a guy?
Legos. Car Legos.
Legos.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. What's the equivalent of flowers? Is it banana bread? Is banana bread a
Is
good thing to
banana
give a guy?
I don't.
Hamster hates
So
banana bread.
my mom always made
Good
me
to know.
banana bread. So whenever I have banana bread, I associate it with my mother.
Oh, and you're gonna be like, who has the better banana bread?
Yeah, I'd rather just get banana bread from my mother. If I'm being
Also,
honest.
Or like a baked
why
good.
why Legos? Why is Lego? Oh, I mean it's car, but like,
Because Legos are awesome.
what about Pokemon? What about like car stuff? But Legos.
It's like
Legos
every,
are
I feel
Okay.
like every guy's like into
What
Legos.
about
So-
a tungsten cube?
That's weird.
Wait, what did she just say?
A tungsten cube.
What's
It's
a
literally a
tungsten
$150 cube, and it's literally a cube.
It would be cool if it was like $20 or $30, but
It's $150.
because tungsten is so expensive, it's
expensive.
like that's a waste of money. I'd rather just give
Seriously.
me a $150
Also,
Lego set.
question,
Yeah,
I've
Jamie,
been-
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie.
Jamie, pull that up.
There's no Jamie.
Oh, he's
here.
talking about
That,
from
yes.
the what?
From Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Also, I've been seeing this thing about based hair products. Is that like a thing to get a guy?
What's base hair?
I
It's like
don't
a
even
it's
know
like a
what that
hair
is.
care line that all teenage guys I've heard use.
Yeah, but they're the ones with the broccoli heads and their hair goes.
I
like
don't know.
this.
I don't know. I
and
had to bring
then-
that up. I heard it. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
and they like paint
Not
their
you.
nails.
Like you have it fine, but
I don't.
like some
Okay,
kids.
I don't do
overdo it.
anything with my hair. I shower and I shampoo every 3 days.
Wow.
That's all I need.
every 3 days.
Do you
No.
That's what you're
Conditioner?
supposed to do.
Uh,
Now, here's a question just for you. Are you a affection? Oh, what's
Yes.
like? Are you affectionate
Yes.
type?
Yes.
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 Okay, what are your thoughts on a girl who's maybe not as affectionate? Okay, let's do both sides. Super not really affectionate and like has to get to know you to be more affectionate, or super super clingy.
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 You like clingy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't-
Ah.
I can't do not affectionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Like,
want
that's-
you want
that's
the
not
girl to show
compatible
that
with
she
me.
likes. you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so typically, what is your ideal? Like, let's say you're dating a girl for a year. What is the one anniversary date? What do you imagine that? And
That's
we'll
a-
go
that's a
around
great-
how we imagine our one like you're dating a guy for a whole year and you're like
I don't
one
know.
year you want a perfect.
I know my
date.
answer.
You
I
know
don't
your
know
That's a
my
great
answer. What is your
question.
answer?
So whenever I do dates, I have a multi-stage date. Like if it's gonna be something elaborate, but that's like almost every time. So I like to go in 3 stages if I do it.
He's got a whole thing to
I've known him for this long and
Oh,
didn't know
what?
this. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come
so
on,
I don't
geez.
tell people this usually. I like to keep it
We're getting
hidden,
the tea.
but
Come on.
and this is ball knowledge for everyone, by the way. Do something.
Everyone listen up
do
right
something food related.
Notepad.
Yeah.
Do something activity related, and then do something like chill out related.
now. Okay.
I agree.
So doesn't matter the order. You can change up the order. Doesn't matter. But so food, take her to a fancy restaurant. I don't know what restaurant yet because you just asked me the question and I've had time to think about it.
No.
So
Nice restaurant though.
activity wise,
Axe throwing.
I think, gosh, the first thing that comes to my mind is like botanical garden or something.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
really
That's pretty.
nice.
I think
yeah.
that would be cool. And then I think at the end of the night, you gotta, go up to like a parking garage or something to watch the sunset.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh, so by the way, guys, Brian is single. He is
Guys.
6'3", works out at the gym 6 times a week.
Has a cool car, compliment his
he goes
car.
to
I'm a
local
millionaire.
he's a millionaire.
millionaire.
He goes to the local pet store. He saved my dog one time, and I mean, he's just phenomenal guy. So just hit that subscribe button if you wanna see him again on the podcast.
Yeah.
Or in real life.
All right.
Put your applications down below and we'll vet them and we'll go through them.
We'll literally go through
We
them.
will
Yeah,
go
that would
through
be a
'em.
fun podcast. How about you,
fun.
Bella? What is your dream date?
Okay, for me, because I want my first date to be a picnic. You know, you go somewhere nice, a nice field, you do a little cute Bible date and stuff. I would want the anniversary to be what the first date that we ever had was.
Aw. Okay,
That's what I would do.
Scarlett.
I don't know.
Axe throwing. Yeah.
No, I'm not going axe throwing. That's so stupid.
That's how you get broken up with.
Yeah, that is insane. I don't really know.
You don't know?
No, I haven't really thought about it.
You go think about it.
'Kay, I'll
I
think.
think honestly, I would want to spend the morning. I'd like to get breakfast later, like an activity. I don't know. It has to be something fun, like walking around. It would just be fun if our 1 year was in the pumpkin patch. That would be so much fun. It was Halloween area.
that's
That'd be
cute.
great.
Yeah.
Do a pumpkin patch and then end.
Well,
it
you guys
off
all of
with
us
a
really
date.
thought out.
I would go to the pumpkin patch.
You
That's
not
really
think
cute.
about it?
No, I'm currently
You
trying to
never-
think about how to friend zone someone. That's what I'm thinking about right now, actually.
You just gotta say, dude, we're friends. We're nothing more than friends, but say it in a really nice way.
How do you go about that?
Ask ChatGPT.
That's why I asked Brian the question. Because I was like, I don't know how
This
you
is
go
why
about that.
I'm
be really,
here.
you just gotta be really
Yeah.
nice about it. Just say, hey, I only see you as
Okay,
you
if
know,
I
friend."
call him my guy friend and I use the word bro and I constantly
That's-
leave
it's
him
not
on
enough for
red,
him.
is that signs?
Also, what about
And-
Bro is not signs.
And like two
What
of his
if-
close friends who know me
what
very
if she
well.
hearts his messages?
That was an accident.
You accidentally did
That-
this blushing
yeah.
emoji.
Okay, that was bad because I'm not thinking, like, I am solely convinced we are only friends. I am solely convinced because you both
Bro's
go,
delusional.
she's never into you. That's never gonna happen. They were telling him, never gonna happen. So if someone told you never gonna happen, you're probably like, yeah, I'm gonna trust my friends who know this person well.
Yes.
Okay, well, said person does not listen and likes to toy and likes to try and play.
We've all been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of like what's too like? Do you like a girl that texts a lot?
Like,
Do you
what's too much?
what's
Is
too
there
much?
too
Yeah.
much?
Like triple,
Um,
quadruple texting, or like where she sends texts back to back to back to back?
That's cool. I don't care. As long as you're just not communicating, then it's cool.
Yeah.
Right. Because in a relationship, communication is key.
Mm-hmm.
More ball knowledge.
Yes.
Everyone get a notepad out and start taking notes.
Yeah.
I know.
No, I mean, you could probably like look up the Hebrew or something for a relationship, and it's probably gonna say like communication. That's
Yeah.
what the whole thing
Probably.
is. So as long as you're texting me, and I get it. People get busy. That's okay.
Just
Mhm.
say that.
But if you tell me about your day just like once a day or something, or if you have like a busy day where you're out doing something all day and at like 2 a.m. you're like, hey, this is how my day was, that's all I need, right?
Yeah.
I just want to hear
Okay.
from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about Life 360 and tracking your person? Just a really great question, by the way, because fun fact,
To me,
I
I
never
don't need
used
it.
Life 360 until one day. My dad, the one time I be stupid in the neighborhood, okay? We have a little circle area, and I just turned a little fast.
A little?
Just a little fast, and my dad was outside and saw it, and then he hopped me on Life 360, which is terrible, by the way.
That's
Which-
really
'cause it
annoying.
really, not one, like,
I
I
wouldn't
will
know.
be going 40, and it'd be like 55, and I'm like, what? Where did the time jump? Anyways, how do you feel about tracking your partner?
I think it depends on the motivation of it. If it's to be like,
So you don't want to spy on them for a second?
yeah, if it's for spying related, it's
No, like
nah.
you. Like, are you like you gonna be like, yes, I want like are you gonna initiate you on it, or like you don't
No,
care?
I don't care. But if we're like a year into the relationship, it's like, because whenever you're at a certain point, it's like, okay, we're pretty much like kind of married at this point. It's like, I think at some point it's good to, I didn't mean it literally, but I think at some point it is good to have
When you've
your
been dating a person that
location,
long.
like just to know,
Yeah.
you know.
That's a
But
good
girl
thing.
goes, if you're just starting to date, you're on like your
No.
second date after being girlfriend and boyfriend, and she's like, "Can I get your Life 360? Let's track each other." No,
Block her and leave.
man.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Should a
I
guy
don't
pay
see
for
the
the
point.
check on every single
Yes.
date?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
That's
the
not
only
even,
right
That's
answer.
not even a question.
That's
we came
good.
here to,
That's
I came
good.
here to ask better questions.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
No, because seriously, it's like a huge
Some
debate
guys,
now.
I've heard some guys be like, "Oh yeah, I'll pay for the first 2, and then the rest we're splitting." I'm like, that's not how it works. But
No.
okay,
no.
And
Okay,
that-
let's say you take her out to a nice restaurant, and then the girl's like, "Well, I don't want you to like spend a lot of money, and like she gets like the cheaper meal or something."
Marry her.
Marry her. Got it.
Oh, that's okay.
Didn't you do
how
that?
how do you feel about couple costumes, or not couple costumes?
Yeah,
Like matching
couple.
outfits.
I think
I
it's
love matching outfits.
Or like maybe coordinating outfits.
Mind you,
I'm
you have
not
3
into it.
girls right here. They love matching outfits.
No,
Hang
matching
on,
outfits
don't
is like
speak
the
for the three
best
of us.
thing ever.
Wait, what?
Matching outfits.
Matching outfits.
Like if you're gonna do something fun together, and you're like, "Oh, let's match." That's cute.
Okay.
I'll say
Maybe
this.
it's a me thing, and I don't really care.
I will never coordinate that ever. But if she wants to, that's cool.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it's kind of, weird, but
Now, matching outfits or coordinating outfits? Because there's a difference.
Yeah, I meant like coordinating.
Like,
you
they're
if
both
kind of wear
they're
the same
both
color.
the same.
Mm.
Oh, I meant match.
They're both the same. If you're
Yeah, I
like if you're like,
guess.
no, I want you to change your outfit for
Oh,
this thing that we're about to
that's-
do. Like if you're
no.
asking for someone to change the outfit so you can be cute together, it's like, it's
Yeah.
the same.
I say whatever
thing.
you wear, whatever you wear.
I get it. Okay, now are we the type? Okay, because you like hitting the gym, and I know you'll probably want to date a girl that's active and that wants to stay fit.
Most definitely.
Do you have a problem with dating a muscle mommy, or is it just kind of like
Or a Pilates princess.
Word it like that.
Yeah. Or
Or
a
you
Pilates
just- Okay.
princess.
or are
Pick
you
one.
a Pilates princess type of guy?
Or no,
So,
cardio bunny.
It's cardio bunny.
Cardio bunny.
It's so funny.
I'm just wondering, when you want to
I
buy
had this
something to sleep on that isn't yours, or like curious. Like you
So-
don't want
Now-
now.
now-
You don't
okay,
want
now-
him
now, no
thrusting
one, hang on.
400 pounds,
Now, no one
like-
come after him for whatever his answer is. People are entitled to their own opinion.
Yes.
But whatever you pick, you are not allowed to transform the person you pick into the other.
Like, you
That's
don't
what
want
I
your
say.
girl picking you up and throw, like
She-hulking.
If you pick someone, you're like, yep, I want to date someone who's got biceps the size of me. Don't try and shame her for it, and because you want like the cardio bunny or whatever. But you can have your opinion.
So it's so funny. I had this exact same conversation with my friends last night.
No,
Oh.
you didn't.
Yeah, we
did
did.
you really?
At In-N-Out, yeah, we did.
Stop. Okay.
With Matthew and Gavin, yeah, we had the same conversation.
And
Different Gavin.
no.
Different Gavin. And I will say this, Gavin likes the muscle mommies. I'll say that. He's very into the muscle mommies. I'm not.
Okay.
Wait, Gavin,
So
the
I
skinny
think-
guy?
Huh?
The skinny one?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
both
like, look
skinny,
about
but
that.
Now, well, he's 5'7", so he's a short king.
No, I know.
So
Short king.
he's already gonna be overpowered. So might as well go all the way.
You know what?
Okay. Now
What about
Gavin?
Gavin? That's like, you know what? As someone that loves muscles, like that's a great.
Yeah.
That's great. He was a cool guy too. So
Me personally, I'm a cardio bunny. I don't think it matters too much as long as the whole thing. I don't want to be overpowered. Like I'm not trying to have her biceps be the size of my head. You know.
You don't have the other way around.
I want her legs to be the size of my head.
okay.
Wait,
I
in my head, I meant like your biceps the size of her head.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
that,
I meant
yes.
I meant the other
Well,
way
'cause-
around. So
and here's the
your
th-
biceps the size of her head.
I'm not like a big guy by any means, but I'm taller than average, and I'd say I'm bigger than average. So it's like,
Yeah, guys, Ryan's like 6'2". Hit him up.
yeah.
no, I'm not.
How
Don't
are
do
you?
that.
6'3".
He's 6 foot. Are you 6 foot?
Yeah, I'm 6
Yeah,
foot.
6 foot.
Oh,
You
I
know
thought
what?
you were
That's still
taller.
pretty good. Okay, for a
Yeah.
guy, that's really good. Well, you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching this amazing video, guys. Shout out to Ryan. Thank you so much for joining the podcast.
It was so fun.
Guys,
Thank you.
subscribe, like, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Bye.